Hey everyone, I wanted to go ahead and jump in and give my take on these Lightspeed bundles. I saw the news when it came out. When I was up here about 7 o'clock, I saw that Nooch had posted a video about Lightspeed bundles. So I watched. So his reaction and Sanjita's are the only ones that I've seen. But from a standpoint, we know what the Lightspeed bundles are right now. We know that we have a gas bundle, we have a Padme bundle, we have a 3PO bundle, we have a Night Sisters bundle, and we have a Geo bundle. First of all, why do we need the Padme bundle at all? Why do we need the Padme bundle? Because just the difference between the two is, you know, you're getting Asajj, here. You're getting B2. You're getting B2. B1. You're not getting Boba. I mean, you're not getting Jango here, but you are getting Magna Guard and Droideka. So the only ones you're not getting are Newt, Dooku, and Jango. So, like, Palpatine, like, if you're going to buy one, I don't think you're going to buy Princess Amidala unless you're not willing to go in for the gas. Then you might. But it's like, if you're willing to pay half this price, if you're willing to pay half of the Skywalker for Padme, why wouldn't you just get Skywalker, get gas, and then use the gas characters to get Padme? Or you can do that. You can get the Geos. I'm done with Geos. I've done the Padme event with Geos. So, like, this, you know, unless you're dead set on having Newt, who is not hard to obtain, Jango, which if you've already get the Houndstooth, then why do you need it? Because you probably got Jango if you farmed Houndstooth. He may not be at Relics, but do we have a reason to have him at Relics right now? And Dooku, okay. Really? I don't understand. This Night Sisters bundle, you've not seen it yet, but on day 151, I say, hey, after we get done with what we're doing with the current projects, the Palpy and the Executor and the CLS, I say, hey, we're going after Night Sisters next. And when I say that, I'm meaning Odaka, Mother Townsend, Asajj, Marin, and Talia. I'm not talking about Spirit or Zombie or Acolyte or whoever. And so, to me, if you want it, I guess, if you're desperate, but no. So if you were to give me, so for me, and then the Geos, I mean the Ewoks, like, I'm getting done with the Ewoks. They're tempted because I could take them all to Relic 3, which is where I think one of them, it puts you closer to where they need to be for Leia. But if you gave me $100 to spend on these Lightspeed bundles, and you said, hey, after out of all the Lightspeed bundles, because I think they're probably going to bring back the previous 2 packs, and we're probably going to have a mega sale for the 4th. But if I were a fleet guy, First of all, if I were a fleet guy and you give me $100, I think I'm going finalizer and if this were a brand new account and I was fleet guy, I'd go finalizer, gas, and geos, and that's probably, and that would only, and I think that would only set me back maybe $75-$80, and then I would probably get the geos to go along with that if I were starting out, and that would put me right at 100, I think, or really close. And that's probably what I would do if I was fleet guy. But I just don't understand the prices of this. I mean, you're essentially, with this gas pack, you're essentially paying, the majority of the money is going for the negotiator, if we're being honest. Because that's the big thing that's hard to get, because none of these other characters are really hard to get. I mean, Shakti maybe a little bit, but none of these characters are really hard to get. The hardest thing to get is negotiator, so the majority of that money is going into the fact that you have to get negotiator. But can we just look at this? If you're starting out the pack, if you're starting out and you buy the gas Lightspeed bundle, the gas pack, as I'm going to call it, and you buy the geo pack, first of all, you can just, if you buy these two, you can just go straight away, start farming Bad Batch, farm the Marauder. So you can be doing Hunter, Wrecker, and Tech. And then you can do Iden for the Vulture Droid. And then you ship, if you do Marauder, you're going to have a full negotiator fleet. And you're going to have basically a full, I mean, all you would need would be would be the Hyena bomber, and you would have a full Malevolence fleet. I mean, but the prices, I'm just really disappointed with the prices. I feel like this $25 for this Padme, I mean, maybe I'm not seeing the whole picture, but I'm like, no, I'm not paying $25 for this. This is absolute. Because I just feel like you get more bang for your buck right here. Plus, you're basically the big thing that you're paying for is negotiator. And like I said, you can get, if you get this geo pack, you can open Padme. So I don't get it. This, I mean, I'm probably, if I'm going to buy one thing, it's probably going to be the 3PO pack. Not for the day-by-day account and not for the new Lightspeed account, but not for the new Crazy account, but for my Lightspeed and for my Hyperdrive Light, my Hyperlight, and the other account, because I'm not done with Wicked on that account, on the original account, and I can just stop and know that I can pay $15 and he's going to be Relic 3 in next week. Because I'm not doing Nice on that account, so anyway, that's just my thoughts. I mean, I think they've done it. I think they did it backwards. I think these are the packs they should have came out with initially at these prices. And I think if they would have came out with these packs initially instead of Star Killer and all of those packs originally, everybody would have bought these, because there's, what is it? It's maybe 120 for all of these packs. And I think if they would have came out with us originally, instead of the $10 packs, I think they would have made a lot of money off of these. But because they started with these $10 packs. I'm sure there'll be people that buy these, but they're not going to buy them at the rate that the other people bought those other packs, because the value's not there. I mean, because this is basically you know, it's gas, and it gives you gas, but you're going to get gas, but it's like, is gas as good as SLKR? I'm asking because I don't know. Maybe for some people, the value is there, but like, I'm just not feeling it. So, you know, the one that I absolutely do not like on this list is the Padme. I'm okay with the Night Sisters. I'm bullish on the 3PO pack. I'm okay with the Geos, even though I do not think they're necessary at all. But what made the Geos better is if you got all of their, is if you would have got the 3 starfighters to go along with this. But like, for somebody new that wants Geos, $15 is not bad for all of them. Because then you just have to farm the starfighters, and it's easy. But I mean, I don't know. I'm not thrilled about the price of these packs. I mean, I would feel a lot better about it, and I think CG would sell so much more of these if this was $39.99 instead of $49.99. This I just think is way overpriced. You can feel free to disagree with me. I just think that it, you know, if it's 10, everybody's going to buy it. If it's 25, I think you might get a quarter of what you would. I mean, obviously there's going to be people who buy it, but I just don't see the value there. Ewoks, it's funny if you go in and you buy the finalizer pack and this pack and the Shadows of the Empire, you have CLS. So you can spend Shadows of the Empire is $10. This is $15. Finalizer was what 25. So for $50, you could have CLS day one. The entire, and the only person you would have to farm would be 2PO. But it's like, you have a full Phoenix team. You still have the Farm Emperor X. But you can open CLS. You do a couple raids and you have Han. Use your bounty hunters from the finalizer to get Chewie. You can make an argument. Hey, well, if you buy the BAM pack, you'll guarantee to have Chewie. And then this for 3PO. And so, it's a thing. So, anyway, guys, feel free to disagree. I know this has been a long video, but that's just my initial reaction based upon this Lightspeed bundle. I'll be back with day by day here in a couple minutes. Till then, we'll see you then. Bye.